These workshops are really as a result of all of the learning that's happened over the last few years around our e-portfolio activity, and so in addition to the publication and the online resource, we wanted to take that learning out into the community through a series of workshops, and so really I hope that people come together today with a whole range of different experiences, and we can get a shared understanding of what e-portfolios are, and really investigate the potential for use within teaching and learning.
I felt there was a good response to the guest presenters. I think the range of experiences that came across from those three presenters was great and reflected. It meant that a lot of people could take different things away from different elements of those. So I think, I hope we got the balance right with the presenters. I think that we gave people the opportunity to kind of develop their own ideas and thoughts about what they want to do next.
It's a workshop that really depends on people being open and taking part and contributing, and they did well today. I think, as Chris said, I think as always with this workshop, the guest presenters really make it, because they're people who have done real implementations, can talk about their practical experiences and what they've learnt. On the day, that's the most important part. Hopefully, the resources that we've been able to show people will last much longer than the day, and they'll be still using those well into the future.
I find it really interesting, particularly the stories, the case studies that have come from other people, the discussions that we've had in the workshops have been really interesting. I think there's a nice kind of blend of sort of philosophical discussions around pedagogy and also technical aspects, the sort of practical elements of making the stuff work.
I think e-portfolio is fundamental for the notion of graduateness. You know, we want autonomous learners who are able to put their skills to use, and through e-portfolios, through reflection, through evidencing, you know, e-portfolios support those notions of graduateness, support autonomy, and all those sorts of things. So I think that's fundamental.
I think potentially that they could be a really central part of education moving forward. Education being seen more as a personalised path through life, acquiring skills as you go along, rather than being a series of milestones where you pick up certificates.
Looking at the kind of implementations that people have talked about today, you know, it's more like the way e-portfolios are emerging. Can an e-portfolio be a gateway to learning for a learner itself? You know, so rather than having a VLE that a student kind of encounters for the first time as a learning environment, you know, have a portfolio. You know, that's what my life is all about, that's what my career is all about. And from within the portfolio, try and manage the learning and the learning resources I have.
I feel that it's a real developing area, and that most institutions should get on board, and that it'll be something that's probably used throughout education, through FE right up to HE, hopefully in the next few years.